beautiful Aries, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for February 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I'll never ask you for your personal details and I'll never ask you for credit card details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading, my beautiful Aries. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aries, so this is your February reading. It is on the 1st of February, so that is the new moon in Aquarius, which really activates your 11th house of hopes, wishes, the law of attraction. So a very powerful time for you. It also stars friendships, social networks, and expanding on your opportunities. So this should be a very positive next couple of weeks for you in particular, my beautiful Aries. Jupiter will bring some good luck your way, but it is also about what you're focusing on, the things that you're trying to turn into reality. They will start to take fruition and sort of show up on the physical plane. Now on the 16th of February, we have the full moon in Leo. That activates your 5th house, which is about romance, creativity, and sort of having enjoyment or pleasurable moments. Also, it is about following your heart and being true to your heart. So you will have quite a wonderful positive planetary sort of influence on your February. Let's see what's happening in terms of the energy on a different level for you. We've got Cancerian energy there. I feel. Okay, so that will really speak to your 5th house of, you know, creativity, what you feel, following your heart, and that sort of element of engaging on what your heart truly wants. Although that says Cancerian energy there, you know, I feel is the energy that you are embodying. So you're going to be connecting to your emotions a lot more in February. So you may feel a little bit more sensitive, more open to exploring love options, for example. Whether you're with somebody or not, you may be looking for new love, because February is considered, of course, the month of love. We've attributed Valentine's Day to that. It is a bit commercialized now, but if you are looking for love, it could be that you're opening your emotions and sort of looking at what you truly desire in a partner. If you're already in a partnership, that 5th house will see you being open and deepening your commitment to your person. And we've also got, I think. So there's definitely, you know, they just give me thoughts become things. Okay, so this really connects to the law of attraction. What you think about, you bring about. So that really is your 11th house there as well. It's number 15, and you've got number 16 as well. So these two cards, 15 and 16, being back to back, that's quite interesting because I shuffle this deck all the time. So to get both of them side by side, I feel like, I mean, look at that. There's two people in that. There's two people there connecting. So I feel like there is someone you will be connecting to on another level. It's like a meeting of minds that I feel. But number 16 and number 15, they tend to be the Tower energy and the Devil energy, okay? So there may be some sort of addictive quality about a person that you are really trying to analyze why you're drawn to a certain situation. Now the Tower isn't really a negative energy. It is an energy of change. It really connects to Aries Scorpio energy. It's about rejuvenation. It's about, you know, changing things, like a paradigm shift, maybe changing the way you think about something in order to replace it with, you know, more positive thinking, for example. So let's see what's coming on in terms of energy for you. And but I feel like you may be a little bit analytical, but I feel like this is about you. I mean, look, there's even in the moon, they're showing me, because I'm scrying at the same time as doing your reading, and they actually were showing me this card in the water. Which means they really want to draw me back to this card. Even though there's two people there connecting, and there's like some sort of musical, I can't remember what you call that instrument. Is it, I think it's called lyre. And we got two figures there in the moon. So it's uncertain. You may feel like love relationships are uncertain at the moment, but I feel like they're being solidified. You're thinking about them. So if you're calling in the soulmate, this reading is not meant to be about love, but if you're calling in a soulmate and it shows up in your reading, I will see it and I'll let you know, okay? I will be doing a singles love reading separately. Also, I'll be doing a twin flame reading as well as a, they want me to go one more, so I will. A twin flame reading as well as a reading for those who are in relationships, okay? I don't tend to do love readings for those, but you know, my guides were like, well, why not? So yeah, why not? Anyway, your protagonist energy is the Strength card. So this is about you having the courage to go after what you truly desire. You're in an energy of overcoming struggle or overcoming some sort of anger or something that you felt was difficult. The Strength card is number 11 on this particular deck by Bonagher. Beautiful deck there. 11 tends to be about the soul path. So you may have felt like you've been struggling recently about something, or you felt something was challenging, but I feel in February you're going to overcome those obstacles and you're going to push past them and achieve whatever it is that you want. Now I'm getting an energy of freedom because they're breaking the chains. Nothing's going to hold you back, and I feel that very much starred in your reading, especially since we've got the Wheel of Fortune here and we've got the Hermit and the Hierophant. So I feel like you're deepening your commitment on learning a little bit more about yourself and what it is you truly desire or are passionate about, deepening your commitment to something, but nothing is going to hold you back from achieving whatever you set out to do. I feel like you've got a calling, okay? There's like this, because they're indicating, sometimes when they indicate like a whisper on my left shoulder, it is an indication for me that there is a calling that you have. It's like your life's purpose, something you feel compelled to do. That is your life path. I feel like you're going to take major leaps and bounds towards achieving it. Okay, so I do feel like there is a success with this. Now, this is a Leo energy. Although you're an Aries energy, I feel like you are, you know, it's a fire element. I feel your power. I feel like you're empowered in February, which allows you to move forward on something in quite a radical and positive way. Okay, so we'll see what that is. I'm doing a Celtic cross just to see what's coming towards you. But this is your overall fated energy. You may feel a lot more confident than usual in February, a lot more powerful. Also, I see some of you getting into a real health care regime or routine, whatever you want to call it. Because right now they're showing me someone on a rowing machine. So either you're listening to this reading and doing the rowing machine or the rower or whatever you want to call it, there's something in this message for you. I mean, it could be that you are someone who actually actively rows on a lake or something like that. So, but I feel like this is about you. If it's not connecting to you in the physical moment, it can mean that you are, you know, rowing your own boat as you know, your power is going to drive you forward. Your ingenuity is going to move you forward. So spiritually decoding that image of someone rowing themselves, you know, you are in control of the oars and the direction. And it is your power, your determination, and your physical strength that bring you to where you want to go. Okay, so I feel it could be that as well. Now we've got the Wheel of Fortune showing up in your reading. You may have felt like you went through a bit of a bad run of luck recently, or things were out of your control and you felt stuck in a rut. Okay, that's all about to change in February. This means that you're going to overcome any obstacles and the cycle of life turns in your favor once more. This is your luck changing in a very positive way. There's some good karma coming here, but I feel like you are not holding back on your destiny anymore. If you've been doing, for example, a job that you like doing, but it's not your calling, I feel like you are going to find a way to activate your calling. Whether you, you know, keep that job that you're doing and activate your true dream job on the side, whatever it is, whether you are, you know, having two streams of income, I feel like you are on the path towards your destiny in February. You're making major decisions. Clarity is coming towards you. You see clearly your destiny, and I feel like you're taking action towards it. Okay. I also feel the Wheel of Fortune is going to star having lots of lucky sort of moments, lucky breaks, but also meaningful coincidences, double numbers, names that mean something to you. You're going to get a lot of signs in February pointing you in the right direction, things that mean things to you. Now they're actually showing me someone who is on a city, well, I feel like someone who lives in the city, because they're going up an escalator or travelator, whatever you want to call it, going up. And you know, sometimes you have those little billboard type things on the side as you go up. All of the ones that they're showing me on this travelator right now are arrows pointing up. Now, an arrow typically means spiritually ambition or rising energy or accomplishment. So I feel they are showing me that you are on the up, you are traveling in the right direction, and it is elevation, okay? There is movement forward, basically. So I feel, especially since I was, I've got a little tickle on my on my right foot underneath. So either you have a pet or something that just came and sort of rubbed itself up against your right foot, or you had a little tickle in your right foot. That wasn't my energy, okay? So I know when it's my energy and when it is collective energy, so please take it as it resonates. They just gave me a little tickle on the right foot there, and it was actually underneath the foot in the arch, okay? So yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that because that's very precise. That's not going to be for everybody. Now moving on to the outcome energy. This is the unified energy. We got the Hermit. So it's interesting because there is a potential for commitment here. If you're looking for love, for example, you may be getting yourself out of a comfort zone, releasing the chains to the past, and Spirit sends you a surprise opportunity to meet somebody new. But the outcome energy here is the Hermit, which is a solitary energy, and the Hierophant, which is a commitment energy. So I feel like you have a choice between either or. If you're looking for love, for example, or it could mean that you are currently closing down a cycle with somebody, and you feel committed to close down that cycle with somebody, and you cannot give your attention to somebody new until such time as you close that cycle, and then you move into a committed energy with the new person later on. It depends on where you're at in your relationships. I also feel if you're in a relationship and there may have been some conflict recently, I feel like both of you are going to see a bit more eye to eye, become a little bit more mature about knowing each other a little bit deeper. You're going to be reflective. You may have taken a little bit of time out, but I feel like you deepen your commitment because of it. You become stronger because of it. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up there. Now, also the Hermit, on a grassroots level for you, I feel like this is about introspection. Okay, so you may take yourself off grid a little bit around about the 3rd week of February, just to think about your journey, reflect on who you are, what you want, and understand the wisdom that is within you. This is about maturity, but it's also about streamlining your focus to see if your passion is still resonating with the things that you have in your world or the things that you want to achieve. The Hermit rarely takes himself out of life until they feel a little bit jaded or a little bit lost and they need to regroup their energy. Or you may have been feeling exhausted and you need a temporary time out to recharge your batteries. So you may be taking a little bit of a break right about the 3rd week of February there. But I feel like you're still in search of happiness. You're still on the right path. The bear indicates endurance. You're tough, you're strong, Aries, because you've had to be, okay? So you've taken a difficult journey in life, but I feel like you're not letting anyone hold you back to get the life that you truly deserve. So I feel like you are being guided. As you can see, there's a lantern there with a fire in it. So I feel like it's almost like you're just dimming your shine a little bit in order to regroup your energy. And then I feel like it could even be to do some healing because we got a star energy there. I feel you're going to sort of rejuvenate yourself and then get back out there. But you may feel like you need to be doing something alone. Maybe there's a goal or a dream, something you have to accomplish on your own, and you need to focus or you need to streamline your energy into whatever that is, okay? And we've got the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant is about commitment. So you, as I said, you may need to feel like you have to go off by yourself to commit to a goal, a dream, or an ambition. It's only temporary. Doesn't mean you're like going off grid forever. But the Hierophant is also about learning. Okay, it's about knowledge. So some of you may feel like you want to put yourself on courses online. So you may disconnect from your nearest and dearest in order to focus on a group setting, for example, where you learn new skills, or you boss up, or you learn how to do something so you can earn more money. This is about your commitment to the things that, you know, really align with your heart. Also, the Hierophant is about spiritual practices, which really connects to your house of, sorry, your 11th house of hopes and wishes, the law of attraction. Because the law of attraction is, in a way, a spiritual practice. It's about believing and receiving, okay? And you got, I feel and I think. So when you think about the law of attraction, which is your 11th house, you have to think about something that you really want to achieve, and then you got to feel it. You have to attach feelings to the visions in order to manifest them. So I feel like you are connecting to a spiritual practice, whether it is meditation or prayer or whatever it is that you practice. I feel like you're committed to being able to focus in those moments and manifest what you truly desire by exchanging energy with the universe. It's like well, they're giving me the word communion. Now, these readings are not meant to be religious, but they're giving me the word communion. So I feel like it is a conversation between you and the universe, where you sort of ask for what you truly desire and then work towards it. And the universe sort of steps in there to bring you a lucky break, to get you closer to whatever it is you're trying to achieve. Now, let us see with the Celtic cross what is coming towards you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. We got the Two of Cups. So there's definitely some sort of relationship or partnership sort of starred here for you. So your 5th house is really sort of connecting heavily in your February reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? I'm just going to get all your cards before I... oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. We've got the 6 of Swords. What is above you? We've got the Queen of Cups. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. In the near future, we've got the Prince of Pentacles. Your advice to yourself, we've got the 7 of Cups. There's a lot of people in your reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. A lot of court cards in your reading. We've got the 3 of Cups. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. So there's a real feeling of togetherness here. A 9 of Cups. Wow. 9 of Cups. That really connects to your 11th house of hopes and wishes, because the 9 of Cups is a wish fulfilled. 9 of Cups is a dream come true. So they really are on point with your reading. Let's see a little bit closer. Now, there's a lot of people in your reading. So either you have, you're partnering up with people, or I'm going to read them separate energies, but because there's so many people, I mean, there could be a group of you trying to achieve a common goal. Perhaps it's you and your family working really hard towards something. You've all got a plan, but you've all got your own sort of part within the plan to play, or you are... it's almost like sharing resources, because you've got a 3 of Cups there as well. So it could be that you are all giving each other wonderful advice or support in some area to achieve a common goal. But there's a lot of positive energy here. So let us go in the singular for now. We've got 2 of Cups. This is the heart of the matter, my beautiful Aries. So the heart of the matter is balance. It is harmony. 2 of Cups is about harmonious partnerships and long-lasting, loving relationships. Doesn't have to be like a partnership as in a lover. It can, you know, also talk about heart connections between 2 souls. People really respecting each other, and, you know, sort of vibing with each other. There's an energy of oneness in your reading for February. Knowing that people care about you and knowing that you care about them. There's a real wonderful... love vibe for you for February. Now, if you are looking for love, I mean, this is a very auspicious energy where, you know, out of the blue, you will find a divine counterpart. There is a soulmate energy here for you, okay? And I feel like, I mean, you've got the Prince and the Princess of Pentacles. So this is a deeply committed relationship where 2 people could lead to a higher level of commitment of marriage, if that's what you're looking for. But this reading is not particularly about love. It's only because the Two of Cups has come up. This could be a business partnership where you and the person that you're in a partnership with are on the same page, and you're both giving a solid investment towards a future where you band together and create something really exciting. But this is the heart of the matter. It's about an exchange, an energetic exchange. So if this is not about another person for you, this can also be about what you bring to the table in terms of your dreams, your goals, or your care for what you do, and accept. It's almost like giving all your talent, but there must be a reciprocal exchange of gifts. There must be a give and take, okay? Now, I do feel like there's some sort of proposal coming towards you, whether it's a business proposal, whether it's a relationship proposal. If you're already in a relationship and you haven't got to that, engagement stage, there could be someone popping the question in February out of the blue. So look out for that. But I feel like this is you being in balance and celebration energy. So what is crossing you is a Princess of Pentacles. Now, that is the equivalent of the Knight of Pentacles. So you may feel that you have this wonderful dream that you're trying to achieve. And you may feel like there seems to be another aspect to it. So for example, if you are working in a company and you want to one day own your own company, or you want to be the CEO of the company where you're at, it is dependent on other factors or other people. So you may feel like you're working towards something, but there is another party involved in the situation that can help you rise. For example, people in power, noticing who you are or what you do. That's what the Hierophant is. The Hierophant is about people in higher institutions noticing you in some way and raising you up. So I feel like you may have been working hard towards something, trying to raise yourself up in some way. And I feel like you're dedicated to your plan, but sometimes you may feel like giving up on something because you feel like it's taking too long, or you may feel like it's very hard work. Now, you're not the sort of person to give up, my beautiful Aries. You've got a lot of stamina. You're very passionate. You're very capable of achieving because you've got a lot of talent, a lot of drive, but sometimes you may feel like walking away from something. Okay, because that the equivalent, the Princess of Pentacles, is in the challenge position. So you may feel like you're giving it your all, you are meeting everything halfway, but there doesn't seem to be any investment. If it was a love reading, I would say, you're looking for love, you're looking for a divine counterpart, but right now you don't feel like there is anyone that you would give full investment to or can offer you anything that you cannot provide for yourself. You're very self-sufficient, okay? Remember, a relationship is a wonderful addition to who you are. It is not you looking for your other half, because that makes you feel like half of you is missing and you need to search for it. We give away our power when we believe that we are looking for our other half. We are whole all by ourselves. We find another person who is whole all by themselves, and we take a wonderful journey of life together as two wonderful whole beings who are capable of living an independent life, but choose to live that independent life with each other and compromise in order to move forward together. So it is about looking at things differently. Same with jobs. For example, you bring all of your talent, your drive, you expect to be recompensed for it. You expect to be reciprocated for what you bring to the table. And right now you may feel like what you're hoping for, you're not receiving in the time frame that you want. So you may feel it's challenging, especially when you have to be so dedicated and committed to something. You may be wondering, is your hard work even paying off? Are you moving in the right direction? You're trying to do your best, and you're not the sort of person who ever leaves a job undone. So I feel like you work quite heavily towards what you want, but sometimes you may feel like you're never getting where you want to be. Okay, what is below you is the Prince of Swords. So that suggests you're looking at a new option. You've got a new focus here. You're investigating something. You're curious, okay? So deep down, I feel like you're going to find something that's very, very interesting. Pages bring news. So there's going to be a wonderful communication that comes in February that leads you to start thinking about your path. I feel this is why you actually take some time out to really think about your path. I also feel I'll come to the love part afterwards, because they keep wanting to bring up love as well, just because we got a Two of Cups. So I'll come to the love part afterwards, but I feel like there is someone who already has feelings for you and keeps an eye on you. So we will do that in a moment, just to let you know. I'm going to pull a card on the Prince of Swords, because I do feel like you're curious about a new idea and you're not really sure if it is something that would bring in money. It's a dream. It's a dream job, okay? I feel like you've overthought this a lot, okay? Spirit's indicating that you've got a lot to offer, and you have to recognize that actually it will bear fruit. Whatever this idea is, it was given to you for a reason. Invest in it. It will actually lead to something greater, something better. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Whoa, I gotta go get those cards. So you may feel like there's no offers on the table right now, but it's because you haven't received the piece of information. As I said, this is a Prince of Swords, which is the equivalent of a Page of Swords. So I feel like you haven't had the news yet, but when the news comes on in, you're going to see there's an offer on the table. We've got the Page of Pentacles. So there's the offer coming on in. And as you can see, that's in your near future position. So they're indicating with these two cards, there is an offer coming on in. Now this could be a new job, it could be a promotion, it could be some sort of investment news that is really positive and it raises you up, okay? But you can't see it right now. I'm just gonna go get that other card. One moment, please. OMG. And if you feel like you can't see any love relationship right now, if you're looking for love, we got a Lover's card, okay? So this could be a partnership that's coming on in. So there's someone who is curious about you, but we're going to go to that afterwards. No, they just said now. In the water, they just went now. So maybe collectively you're all going, no, Baba, now, do it now. There's someone here who actually has feelings for you. I feel like you have a choice. Spirit is bringing someone new in as well. The Lover's card used to be called the Choice card. So I do feel like you have some love choices, especially since you got a Seven of Cups here in your advice to yourself, which is keep your options open. You've got a choice with the Seven of Cups. So I do feel like there is someone coming on in. This is someone who thinks about you a lot. Okay, this may be someone that you separated from, because we've got a Knight of Cups there. This person may have had unrealistic expectations with regards to a relationship with you. They're coming on in to offer. Okay, this person feels like they want to settle down with you. They may surprise you as well, but there is someone new coming into your world. If you do not want to go to the past, because I feel like you've moved on from this person with the Six of Swords there, you've moved on from that, but they may surprise you and reach out. Now, it may not even be the person that you expected to be. It could be an ex from a long time ago, or it could be it may even be someone that was a friend that you fell out with or something, and they actually had love feelings for you. So just be mindful of that. Now, taking it away from the love aspect, this could be a partnership that comes on in. Could be someone in your soul tribe who has a business idea that you may have talked about, and you may feel compelled to invest in it, but you may be sort of curious about it. Investigate it first before you actually invest in anything. This is about exploring a new way of thinking. Now, the Knight of Cups in the reverse, you may be wondering, what it is that you would get out of this, or what it is you could bring to the table in this partnership. I feel like you have a lot to offer, and I feel like it will bear fruit as well. So this card is about partnerships. So there's definitely a proposal here to partner up with somebody, or even it could be a company that you've wanted to partner up with for a long time, because we've got that Hierophant there. So it could be a raise, promotion, could be in the same company as you, but because you're curious about another option, you may be curious about moving into another department. It doesn't have to be in another business somewhere else, but I feel like you're being raised up, and it leads to a lot more partnerships with people who can help you rise, okay? Because they're recognizing what you bring to the table is what they're showing me. It's almost like the people in the hierarchy are seeing you and they're raising you up. Okay. Also, I feel, if you're getting a new job, or some sort of new opportunity coming on in here for you, and you're looking for love, I feel like it opens you up to meet somebody. You may not want to partner up with someone in a workspace, but it may like lead you to a different area, or may lead you to meet someone who comes into your workspace and it strikes up love. So please take it as it resonates. What is in the past position? The Six of Swords. The Six of Swords suggests you went through a very difficult time, some conflict, a bit of tension, but you're moving out of those turbulent waters now, and you're moving into something a little bit more calmer. Trust that you can create your destiny. Trust that your ideas have value. Trust that the trouble that you've experienced has now made way for an easier pathway for you to move forward. So I feel like this is Spirit guiding you out of overthinking, guiding you out of any conflicted time periods you've been living in, any obstacles. They're moving you past that into a much more peaceful time in February. So we've also got above you Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is about, now this is a potential position. The Queen of Cups is about compassion. It's about self-care and self-love. So I do feel like, you will be focusing on what you bring to the table in terms of love, or in terms of what you offer to people as a friend. But most importantly, this is about you being secure in your own skin and respecting yourself. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of respect. And this card says you acknowledge that. You're having compassion for yourself, because it's a tough old world that we live in. And sometimes we're so busy putting our energy outwards, we forget to put it inwards. The Queen of Cups is someone who tends to always extend their love to others and be there for others, at detriment sometimes to herself. Okay, so it's always, the nice person who always gets, a bum deal sometimes with situations in either love or career. If you're always just, how can I put that? If people look at you like someone who's like, oh yeah, Aries will just do that, or it'll be fine, Aries won't matter, and you're sitting there going, I matter, I care a lot about this. It's almost like people's assumptions. They may give you more work, for example. They may delegate their work onto you because they think, oh, you'll just take it because you want to rise up. So therefore, you're going to try and prove how awesome you are. Okay, they're getting a wrong assumption. You're going to get to where you want to go all by yourself, my beautiful Aries. You don't need to take on anybody else's stuff, as it were, in order to move forward or progress. Okay, so just be mindful, especially of your solar plexus area and your heart chakra. Make sure you protect yourself against energy vampires or anyone who tries to sort of delegate all their stuff on you all the time, and you're bogged down with that energy. Love yourself a little harder in February, because actually you're going to meet opportunities and people that are actually going to sort of recognize your value. But the most important thing is always recognizing your value first. Okay, Aries? So just be aware of that. I was going to pull a card on the Queen of Cups, but they've actually prevented me from doing that. Now, what they're showing me as well, they're giving me a song. It's a very famous song. Now, this may have come up before for your reading, like many years ago, but it's all right now, baby. I think it says it's all right now. And then it's like, there she stood in the street, I think. Something down to her head and her feet. It's going a bit cloudy, so I can't quite get it. But it used to be on a very famous bubblegum advert, or chewing gum advert. So I can't remember what the name of the song is. Of course, I cannot remember. They throw so many songs at me. I'm like, how can I know all the songs in the world? I cannot. That song, either I'm going to look it up after this reading. Either you just heard that song on the radio just before listening to this reading, or you hear it during the reading or after the reading, or it can be a signifier song that you hear in the store or wherever you are in the month of February, and then there's some really good news that comes in and around that time, okay? In and around that time. So just so you're aware, okay? Now, the near future, we've got the Prince of Pentacles. So this is either some of you are going to be wanting to go for a new job or get that raise or get that promotion. This is good news. In the near future, you're being raised up. There is more money coming on in. Your investment, your commitment to prosperity, you're going to start to see the first tangible signs of success in February, okay? Your dreams start to pay off. They're grounded in a plan. They're realistic. And this could be a start of a new project, for example. But you're daring to dream big and you're putting the work in to make those dreams happen. So I feel this is about you having the ability to attract what you need, to attract the people that can help raise you up. But this is also about you finding a match. So either it is a business partnership or it is a love partnership. Partnerships are really starred for you in February, especially since your 5th house of romance, creativity, partnering up with people, and also, you know, we've got that 11th house of friendships, networking, social circles. I feel like things are expanding for you and putting you in the path of people who invest in you as much as you invest in them, okay? So really wonderful opportunities coming towards you in February there. Now, your advice to yourself, 7 of Cups, keep your options open, okay? You're not one to be like held down. I feel like you're breaking the chains to anything that tries to keep you rooted in one spot. But the 7 of Cups is about, you know, your imagination as well. Let your imagination run wild. You have the opportunity to dream, and every cup represents a dream. So you get the chance to focus on whatever it is you want. So remain flexible and open. Give way to manifestation because you have the power to make things possible. Okay, Aries, you have the power to make things possible. So I do feel like this is about being fluid in your energy, being open to receive, because you've got a 9 of Cups. There is wishes being granted here for you in February. But I feel you are also perhaps thinking back a little bit about the opportunities that may have not gone your way. I feel like you recognize that they would have kept you stuck. All the situations that you may have had to let go of in the past, whether they were relationships, whether they were friendships, whether they were work situations, they would have kept you stuck. You're a different person now, and I feel like you are recognizing that you deserve greater as you move forward. I also feel this card, it reminds you that your creativity is unleashed. You're very artistic in the way that you approach life, okay? Whether you are finding a solution to a problem, whether you are a creative, making money out of your creative talents. I feel this is about you dreaming big, you know, releasing anybody who tells you you can't, anybody who sort of dulls your shine. I feel like you're releasing it and you are embracing all the possibilities that your heart wants to explore. Now, the external circumstances is the Princess of Staves. This is the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is a determination card. It is a desire for a new adventure. So I feel like the external circumstances means you're headstrong, but you're determined to get a bit more excitement in life, be a bit more creative, open yourself up to trust in your visions and act accordingly. This is about you valuing your dreams and also sort of finding that motivation, that drive to accomplish whatever it is you set out to do. But you may feel like things have been a bit dull recently and you want to get a bit more energy or a little bit more excitement in your world. So I feel like that is what is coming towards you. Now, also, if this was love energy, I would feel that there's external circumstances indicate that there is someone who's going to strike up a chemistry with you, a very passionate chemistry. I would be mindful if you're looking for something that's more about commitment. You know, I wouldn't, how can I put that? Build a solid foundation with that person first if you want to have a long-lasting relationship. But of course, flings are available to you as well if you want that. The heart wants what the heart wants in any given moment. But if your heart is truly longing for a long-term relationship, make sure you protect yourself against anything that could be short-term and hurt you if that's not what you're looking for, okay? Now, we have in hopes and fears position here, the 3 of Cups. Now, the 3 of Cups is celebration. Some people say, oh, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles is a third party situation. I mean, it can be, okay? So there could be that there is a person here who reaches out towards you to offer you a partnership in some way that leads to a lot of success. So it could be that someone in either a friend gives you a piece of information, or the universe puts a person in your path by surprise to help you elevate in your career. They give you a piece of information or a piece of support and help, whatever it is, it's really positive. Okay, so I do feel like you will be celebrating with friends, and I feel like there's a lot of people around you who care about you, and you're going to be aware of the amount of support and love that actually surrounds you from your nearest and dearest. There's a lot of people who admire you too, Aries, and they don't say anything because they're too busy worrying about their own inadequacies that they don't feel comfortable enough to open up and say, damn, I really admire you, Aries, and you know, your go-getting spirit and all of those things. So, you know, I feel you're going to sort of feel that energetically in February. Now, fear here is, it's interesting. I'm going to pull a card on that because they're showing me a piece of gossip. Fear here is a piece of gossip, especially with that Prince of Swords. Can you show me about the gossip? What's this? Seven of Swords. Someone underhandedly, there's a piece of gossip here. I feel like, how can I put that? This is, it's dishonest. That's what I feel like. There's some sort of, it's almost like if someone tells you something, if someone, you know, okay, if someone has something negative to say about another person, they may be coming across as giving you a warning. I would seek to investigate it deeper before I believe it, because I feel like there's something underhanded. This person seems to have a motive. So if there's a piece of gossip that comes to you in February that really hurts your feelings or makes you really question something, I would investigate it first before you believe it, because I feel the person telling you the gossip, or whoever you hear the gossip from, they've got a motive, they've got an angle. Let me just clarify. Thank you so much, Spirit, Guides, Guardian Angels. Okay, so we got 2 3s here. So if, for example, you're in a relationship and someone says, oh, you know, or you're interested in somebody and someone says, oh, you know, that person, you know, they're seeing somebody else. The 3 of Pentacles in the reverse says, no, they're not. There's no third party here. There's nothing like that going on at all, okay? There's no evidence to support whatever this gossip is what they're showing me. The 3 of Pentacles in the reverse is like, there's nothing to support that situation. Or it could be office politics. So it could be, for example, if you're going for a raise or promotion or something like that, they may say, oh, you know what? That position's already filled. They've already offered it to so-and-so. And you're like, oh, it's to prevent you from going for it. Don't believe it. Still go after your goals, your dreams. If there's a piece of gossip or something that comes towards you, a piece of information, and you're like, well, that really, it makes you feel a little bit disappointed. Don't believe it. Investigate it first. There's no evidence to support it. I'm going to go one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? You're going to celebrate. You're coming out on top. Yeah. The 4 of Cups in the reverse says the universe is sending you on in a new outlook or a new option. The 4 of Cups in the reverse is like, get a new outlook. Make sure you see things with your own eyes. Don't believe anyone else's eyes, okay? That's what I'm just getting with that 4 of Cups. But there's a new option coming in for you that actually, oh, I went to put that down, but it kind of flew out of my hand in the upright. The universe is bringing you an option that's even greater, more emotionally fulfilling than before. So don't believe anyone who's trying to put a negative spin on anything, because I feel it's underhanded. They've got a motive. It's almost like to dampen your spirits in some way. So watch out for that person. The outcome is the 9 of Cups. So be careful what you wish for, because you're about to receive it. This is a wish fulfill card. So you can complete whatever it is you set out to do. If you've activated a new project, for example, you may complete on it and be rewarded for it in unexpected ways. I feel this is also about your hard work paying off, manifesting that opportunity or that love relationship, being proud of yourself, acknowledging that you did a good job, or that you've believed in yourself, that you could achieve whatever you set out to desire. I feel like you're proving to everyone around you, even though you didn't set out to prove, that you can overcome adversity and you can create a very positive, successful life for yourself. I mean, there's a lot of finances here. You know, you've got Pentacles, which is a lot of money coming towards you due to your dedication, your hard work. The Nine of Cups says you were bold enough to have a vision and achieve it. The universe is delivering. You got the Wheel of Fortune. So this is like a lucky break or an opportunity that comes in that leads to celebration. It also makes life a little bit more exciting. Some of you are going to be meeting somebody, a soulmate. Some of you are going to be deepening a commitment with someone you're already with. But I feel February is a month of celebration for you. And there may be a part of it where you go off grid. I feel like it may be to think about this information that comes in that you may feel is disappointing. But when you dig deeper, you find there's no substance in it, okay? So I'm just going to get some affirmation cards for you. Very important. I follow my heart. I follow my heart. So that is what February is all about, but is starred for you in particular. I feel like you're going to be honest, open, authentic, really important. Also, number 39, when you reduce it, 3 + 9 is 12, which is the Hangman energy. Something you've waited for a long time is coming to fruition. You've sacrificed a lot to get to this position. And I feel like a new perspective sees you having a really positive experience in February, okay? Now, I'm just going to get a final Spirit of the Animals Oracle by Jody Bergsma. Thank you so much, Spirit Guide. Ooh. We've got Black Bear, Guardian. Black Bear, Guardian, okay? Now, bears are significant because you got one in the Hermit. So that's about endurance, being strong enough to navigate difficult circumstances and surviving and thriving no matter what. Okay, it says here, gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones that I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. So as I said, there's a lot of people in your reading. So you may be feeling like responsible, or you all come together for one common goal to create something. And I feel all of you banding together, there's going to be a real positive vibe about you all. Just be mindful about one person who gives you a piece of information that is meant to try and knock your confidence. So just be mindful. They want to push your buttons. So just be mindful of that. Protect your energy. But I do feel like there is someone coming towards you to give you a piece of information or protect you in some way and elevate you in some way. But confidence and power, that is definitely something you're going to be experiencing in February. Okay, we're going to get a trinket before we close. Okay, we got the seahorse. Now, whenever I get a seahorse energy, that is about finding a divine counterpart, because seahorses, they partner up for life. So, I mean, if you're looking for love, there's definitely someone coming on in. I did say I would acknowledge it a little bit later in the reading, but they made me do it in that moment. So partnerships are very relevant, and these are not people who are going to be here today, gone tomorrow. These are people that you're going to partner up with, and it's going to lead to longevity. So whether they're business partnerships or whether they are love relationships or friendships, it's going to be a meeting of minds, and I feel it's going to be long-term. These people are going to be in your life long-term. They actually want me to put it on a 9 of Cups for you. So, yeah, really positive. I'm going to pull one more card. They just give me to go one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? The Tower in reverse, okay? So it means you're avoiding some sort of disaster, or there is, avoid having fear, okay? Believe and you shall receive sort of energy. Don't let anyone try and deter you from your path. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. One more. Yeah, you're set to gain. You're set to, whatever you felt like you lost, you're set to gain. The 5 of Cups in the reverse is like you're moving on from the past. Your hope is returning. There is a recovery in this situation, okay? So I feel anything that you felt stuck or stagnant in, or you felt, it was a difficult situation, you avoid it. And there is hope again. So please apply it to your situation, whatever it means for you. But a difficult situation that could have brought you downfall is avoided. And there is a lot more positive. You're being granted a wish. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it there. If you'd like to be with a chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is write this comment in the comments box below, which is, I am loved. My guides wanted you to be very aware that you are loved by spirit, but also by your ancestors in spirit, and they walk in a long line behind you, so they really do empower you and support your choices, so be mindful of that. And I will gravitate towards one lucky subscriber to win the reading on the 28th. My guides do not give me the name of the person until the 28th, okay? So the winner will not be chosen until that date, and I'll upload it in a video upload. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel, completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. And just before I go, they really want you to be aware, because we've got we've got 4 people here. So I feel like there could be a team of 3 of you, and a 4th person gives a piece of information. Or it could be that there's a 4th person who is trying to in some way sabotage something that people have built. I feel like you rise above it. They really want you to be aware of that energy in February. So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates, and thank you so much, and love and light.